Bonjour tout le monde, c'est Ryu, on se retrouve pour le 4e épisode sur le let's play de Forgotton Anne. Dans l'épisode précédent on a fini le train, on a enquêté un peu avec la police pour trouver des indices sur les rebelles. Et là on va tout simplement interroger un des criminels.
Anne, when I heard about the runaway train, I feared the worst.
I took care of it, but I had to improvise.
Good. I've always admired your ability to do so.
Chief Inspector Magnum caught a rebel. I'm on my way to interrogate him.
Splendid. We need all the information we can get.
I'll do my best, Master.
Use any means necessary to make him talk.
Any means, Master?
Any means. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Master.
Good. I'll leave you to it.
Je vais parler à Maître Boncoup, il veut que j'use de tous les moyens nécessaires pour soutirer des informations aux rebelles que l'inspecteur en chef Magnum a capturés. Je dois à tout prix rattraper ceux qui ont perpétré ces crimes odieux avant qu'ils ne ruinent davantage nos efforts pour retourner dans les terres. Le rebelle devrait pouvoir m'éclairer sur cette perruque et s'il résiste, eh bien j'userai de tous les moyens nécessaires. Donc éventuellement, aspirer son anima.
It'll be a great honor to get to see you work, Madam Enforcer. I've probably been too nice myself. I'm sure I can learn a lot from you.
I'll see what I can do. Are you ready to talk?
I'm always open for a chat.
You know who I am?
You're the Enforcer. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to scream in terror when I see you?
No need to be scared. I just want to have a conversation about the rebels. I know many of you Forgotlings aren't that fond of me.
Your reputation as a soul snatcher precedes you, Enforcer.
Why are you acting this way?
You've got to be kidding. Why should I tell you? You've polluted our home with the plant. You control how we live with validations. You act like you own us.
Why are you defending the rebels? They're endangering the lives of all your fellow Forgotlings. Don't they deserve to go home?
When Forgotlings arrive from the ether, they are set free from ownership. We don't believe in going home, as you call it.
All this rebel activity is orchestrated by someone. I want to know who the rebel leader is.
We're decentralized anarchists, free from ownership. We need no master, unlike you.
We know that your fellow conspirators escaped through the transfer pump's ventilation system. We searched it, and do you know what we found?
Please tell me. I can hardly wait.
A wig.
A wig. That's it, a wig. What does that prove?
It proves that a Forgotling wearing a wig was in the ventilation system. I think it was your leader, Fig.
You deduce that from a name and a piece of hair. Bravo, Enforcer. Surely you're the world's greatest detective. You don't really believe that, do you?
Fig is the rebel leader. Or at least, he was leading this morning's attack. It's starting to make sense.
I can't wait to hear this.
The ventilation system was your escape route. Fig went first, but the cap closed and he lost his wig while squeezing through. You were left behind at the transfer pump with no other choice but to hide and hope for the best.
If I'd known you were such a good detective, Madam Enforcer, I would have made more of an effort to cover our tracks.
I knew it! But there was something else, isn't there?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can protect you, but you have to help me first.
I don't need your protection. I'd rather be distilled than rat out my friends.
You still call them friends? They left you here, remember? Where do you think they are now?
Couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. I'm not important enough to be allowed in the sanctuary.
You're lying. You've been to the rebel hideout.
Oh, no! The Enforcer is calling me a liar! If that's the best you can do, you may as well go ahead and distill me. I'm not telling you where to find our leader or our base of operations. Stop! Stop, enough! Ah! I met Mr. Fig in a bar downtown. It's called Scrappers.
Everyone has a breaking point.
I'm a disgrace.
J'ai obtenu une place pour assister à la pièce Othello au vieux théâtre. Il doit y avoir un lien entre cet endroit et les rebelles. Je vais m'y rendre et voir si quelqu'un peut me dire où je peux trouver ce Fig. Ça fait un moment que je n'ai pas arpenté les rues de la ville, je ne sais pas trop à quoi je dois m'attendre. Ça aurait été tellement plus simple que tu me le dises directement, mon gars.
I'm leaving.
That was masterful work in there.
Thank you, Chief Inspector. I will continue the investigation at the theater.
Maybe I should come with you, in case you need backup?
That won't be necessary.
Oh, of course. Now stay here and guard the main station in case the rebels return, Madam Enforcer.
Master, I'm headed to the old theater. It's connected to the rebels somehow.
Excellent. Soon the rebels will have no place left to hide.
Master, can I ask, why can't the rebels see we're doing our best to help them?
Do not take everything Forgotton Anne say at face value. Our home is the ether. You and I, Anne, with our own kin. Forgotton Anne's our only things. The rebels might try to manipulate you into thinking otherwise, but don't be fooled. Now, you better get going. The theater is in the upper streets. That district may not be safe anymore. Be careful, Anne.
I will.
On va être
See you
prudent.
soon. Don't be a stranger. Toodaloo.
Ok, inspecteur Magnum, pas de soucis. Je sais même plus comment...
They were certainly in a hurry.
They're nervous. Master Bonku is tightening security.
Of course he is. You've seen how the rebels escalate the conflict. What else would you have us do?
No disrespect intended, Miss Enforcer. You know best.
That's right.
The mood in town has changed. Some Forgotlings stay indoors. Others take it to the streets.
Let them. I have to get to the theater.
The town may not be the way you remember it.
I have the Arca.
All I mean is, it's a maze in there. But I'm sure you'll find your way to the theater without trouble.
Je vais dire, je sais plus du tout comment... Comment on saute bien haut, tout ça. Principaux attraits... le théâtre, le dernier théâtre de la ville qui sert présente du studio à Radio Royaume. Le port, une vue magnifique du front de mer, un rendez-vous à ne surtout pas manquer. Le café, besoin de vous détendre, venez découvrir le café préféré d'Elo. Je peux pas rentrer. Je peux pas aller me faire tailler la barbe.
You heard? I heard the enforcers in town. That's what you need. I'm getting out while I still
Ah, j'ai pas d'animal.
She's not as bad as they say, you know.
What are you talking about? It was way better before Bonjour. Because the master was telling us chaos. If orders telling everyone where to be and what to do, then sure. The absolute nature for rebels are causing a lot of trouble. That's the only way to make Bonjour listen. What other ways have they tried? Mr. Bridge will work. It's not gonna work. Oh, but Daisy can have him good. Daisy was a wackadoodle now, but she's also brilliant. And see what happens to brilliant forgotten.
Oh, my stars! Anne! It's really you?
Do I know you?
Oh, you don't remember me? You used to come in here with Master Bonku.
Oh, Mrs. Hugh, isn't it?
Oh, you do remember? How lovely. I would have you and Bonku pose in front of the backdrop.
I have one of those photos on my wall. It's been so long.
Well, with all that's happening at the moment, few have time for the kind of memories I offer.
Then what do you do?
I'm mostly staying here. Sometimes my son visits. So much has changed. There's no place for an old forgotling like me anymore.
I've had a lot on my plate lately. If I'd known...
Never mind that. You're here now. And you're the enforcer now. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You should really come visit us at the tower.
I'm old, Anne. My lens is not what it used to be. And I'm afraid I've started to crystallize.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It happens to us all. Every forgotling must face it sooner or later.
The Ether Bridge is almost finished. I'm sure Master Bonku has reserved a ticket for you.
Anne, could I ask you for one last favor?
I'm in a bit of a hurry, but I can speak to Master Bonku if there's anything you need.
How about one last portrait?
A portrait?
Yes, a portrait. If you want one, stand in the middle of the backdrop, please. Try moving a little to the left. No, that's no good. Go back to the middle of the backdrop, please. Hold still, please.
Une petite photo.
There. Perfect. Thank you so much, Anne. Here you go.
Don't you want to keep it?
Oh, a portrait is a mirror. You should have it.
J'ai rencontré Madame U aujourd'hui. Je ne l'ai pas reconnue tout de suite. Elle nous prenait en photo, Bonku et moi, quand j'étais petite. Que de bons souvenirs. J'aurais aimé que Maître Bonku soit là pour qu'on refasse un portrait. Je l'aurais mis à côté de celui que j'ai encadré à la maison. Je devrais me contenter de cette photo de moi. Je la donnerai peut-être à Bonku la prochaine fois qu'on se verra. Bientôt, j'espère.
Mrs. Hugh, I just wanted to say thank you again. It was so nice seeing you.
Oh, you too, Anne. I hope you find yourself out there.
I'm sure I will.
Elle a peut-être dû prendre l'ascenseur. Par contre, les voix qui discutaient. Tout à l'heure, il y avait deux personnes qui parlaient, qu'on entendait parler avant que j'entre dans la maison de Madame U. Et là, on les entend plus. Est-ce qu'il fait que de monter ou est-ce que ça descend? Ça fait que de monter. Alors, je me suis dit qu'il y avait peut-être un sous-sol avec des gens cachés en dessous. Faut aller par là.
Sources close to Master Bonku have let slip that construction returning to the ether and our original human owners one step closer to reality. To date, only about 100 validated Forgottlings have been promised a ticket across the bridge as a reward for their loyalty to Master Bonku.
On va regarder, on va essayer de voir les poignées là qui y avait, enfin les leviers. boire. Ok.
Hello?
Sources close to Master Bonku have let slip that construction of the Ether Bridge is nearly finished, bringing the dream of turning to the Ether.
On va regarder derrière s'il y a quelque chose quand même.
Music boxes, tables, paper planes, ropes, trampolines, books, cups, pencils, paint lamps.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I'm thinking about the treasure of things. All things. I need to see them all. Preferably feel them. Maybe even own them.
What do you mean?
I mean, coins, drums, corkscrews, mugs. It's simple, really. There's so many things to see, and I intend to be the first to see them all. My owner was a child of the ocean, and passed on to me a curious inclination to see everything. Are you a collector of treasures yourself?
I guess I collect some things. I'm not really sure why.
One doesn't need a reason to collect. It draws you in. Bottles, paint buckets, spikes, oh, and globes.
I guess you're right.
If you're a fellow collector, would you mind if I took a look at your collection of treasures? There might just be a few things I haven't seen.
Sure, go right ahead.
Glorious! Will I find pearls, jars, or fishing poles, I wonder? Oh, perhaps you're not all that into treasure hunting, I'm sorry, that was rude. You must be new to the art of collecting.
J'essaie d'être aimable avec les oubliants.
Keep going, and be sure to return and show me your progress. Music boxes, tables, paper planes, ropes, trampolines, books, cups, pencils, paint lamps, trumpets, watches, rubber masks, dresses, forks, pillows, belts, speakers, shoes, turnpikes, ships, antlers, soda cans, plywood, courtrooms, roundabouts, hair gel, bottle caps, shirts, hula hoops, anvils, totes, yoga mats, boxes, pedals, headphones, pelts, garden hoses, bread, keys, extension cords, drills, metals, piercings, sandals, mirrors, telephones, crowns, plastic foil, thermometers, pogo sticks, riot gear, cardboard, cassette tapes, solar panels, jackets, pop filters, horseshoes.
Non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire.
Between lead, fools of more haste and less speed. When I hear about terrors.
Who's there?
What? Hello. Is it the great enforcer on the stair?
Who are you?
I'm one or the other, depending on who I meet.
You're not making any sense. Where do you live, Forgotling?
I'm content with the little I have. Are you?
Am I what?
Content with the eyes you were given. Or
Il a l'air un peu bourré l'oubliant.
Are you ill? Is there anything you need?
All I need is to be. Is there anything more you need?
I'm the enforcer.
You are? What could you possibly need?
Well, you're certainly unique. What's your name, Forgotling?
They call me the Hound of Nothing.
Well, Hound, you've clearly lost your mind.
Thank you. Now, step out of my rainfall, if you would. I'm drying out. I know where the roads in between lead, fools of more haste and less speed.
C'est oublié le plus étrange que j'ai rencontré et ça en dit long.
Not here, Yuan.
Ça permettra probablement de revenir.
Let me in. I gotta get home. Hello?
What's going on? Why is the security point unmanned?
Oh, Miss Enforcer. When I left for work last night, this checkpoint wasn't here. And now I can't get home. I don't know what's going on the other side, but it sounds like some heated argument.
I'll go have a look at the ruckus.
What about me? I can just stay here, huh? Oh, never mind. I'll just sleep with my lava aunt.
Ça a aspiré mon anima. Voilà, j'ai deux chemins. Il y a plein d'oublions, on va les voir juste en dessous d'abord.
You're the enforcer, right? My dad says that you're not as bad as everyone says.
Never mind that. Do you know how to get to the theater?
Well, you can't go the normal way. You need to go the secret way. Oh, it's scary.
I'm sure I can handle it.
You go through the haunted house. My friend Daisy used to live there, but now she doesn't, and I don't know why.
Which house is the haunted one?
It's that house over there. There's a weird light in the windows. I used to go over the chain bridge, or you can go around the back. Daisy made a bridge to the theatre on the top floor.
Thank you.
I miss her. She was nice. What happened to her?
I don't know. If she did something illegal, she might have been taken to the plant.
Sunglasses are cool. I can't wait to go on the ether bridge. Want to jump hopscotch?
Sorry, I have to...
Show me some magic.
What?
I just thought you didn't look that mean, even though everybody says you are. And if you're not really mean, maybe you'll show me some magic.
Bah, je sais pas faire de tour de magie. J'aurais dû aller la... J'aurais dû aller la voir éventuellement avant de... Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas un endroit où je peux récupérer de l'anima? Là il y aura sûrement plus de courant. Ça va, il y en a encore. J'ai fait un petit tour de magie, elle est contente. Oh non!
What is going on here?
Oh, the enforcer, thank the master. They were gonna tear me apart and leave me for lost pieces.
No, we weren't.
Yes, you were.
What seems to be the problem?
I have orders from Master Bonku to install a mirror here to tighten security, and that mob won't let me do my job.
You can't just come into our community like this. We meet for dinner every night right here. We don't want an audience.
Like Master Bonku wants to see you eat. Oh, what an exciting sight that would be. There, she's picking up the spoon again. I wonder what'll happen next.
Where's your twin shoe? Who forgets a single shoe?
Yeah? No wonder someone forgot you. Nobody loves a mop. Go stick your head in a toilet.
I bet you're not even a real Forgotling. You're that shoe fishermen throw back into the lake.
You, Mop, with all that's happened today, you have to understand that we need the mirror.
What are you talking about? We're innocent Forgotlings going about our lives. We want our privacy.
The mirror is mounted in a public place. It'll only record what me or you or any passerby can see.
I already said that, Enforcer. Didn't I say that to you? You didn't listen. Ha! I'm right.
I'll bet the foot of war you stunk like overripe cheese.
Trim your tassels, you twig.
Oh, you're so brave now that the Enforcer's here. Too bad you don't have a soul.
Quiet! I told you, we need to keep an eye on this area.
Is this really the life Bonku wants for us, Enforcer? Like animals in a zoo?
It's desperate times. Yes, we need the mirror right now.
We're not accepting that.
I'm afraid you have no choice.
We have rights, and we're prepared to fight for them if it should come to that.
See? I'm telling you, she's out of her mind. Help me! There's still that excuse for a Forgotling.
Mop, I'm ordering you to leave the area.
No way.
If you don't leave, I'll have no choice but to consider you rebels, and act accordingly.
Oh, bring it!
Bah, ça va être simple, hein, je vais la distiller, la serpillière.
Thank you, Enforcer. Show him who's boss.
Les oublions sont agités. Ils insultaient un oublion validé qui a installé un miroir de sécurité. Ils ne sont pas d'accord pour être observés au nom de la sécurité qu'un miroir supplémentaire leur apporte. Le problème est résolu pour l'instant, mais je dois en discuter avec Maître Bonku. Si les civils commencent à s'opposer à nous maintenant, nos efforts pourraient être réduits à néant. Allez, je dois trouver Fig. Et donc les amis, on va s'arrêter là pour cet épisode, j'espère que ça vous aura plu. Nous on va se retrouver très bientôt pour la suite de nos aventures sur Forgotton Anne. Et d'ici là, portez-vous bien, à bientôt, ciao.